Welcome to Holiday Helpings. I'm Natalie Bumpy. This is my kitchen assistant, Olive, and we are with David from Epic Burger, known for their epic burgers, but we are making their very special epic bread pudding.
Our buns are delivered daily at Epic Burger. If we don't use buns after the first day, they go in the garbage. So I decided, to take our brioche buns home and concocted this epic brioche bread pudding.
All right, so David, tell me what we need to get started.
Before we cook anything, everything always tastes better with a little music on and a cocktail going. So since I'm making a little bourbon sauce, I poured myself a little bourbon. So cheers.
Okay, cheers to you. Cheers.
Yes, indeed. Well, first we need to get some day-old brioche buns.
Which we have right here.
Yep, perfect. So what we're going to do to start is we're lightly going to grease our baking pan.
Okay.
I just pour like a little touch of olive oil in there. I like to spread it around all the sides so nothing sticks. And so then let's take about half of the bread that we've made, and let's line our 2.5 quart baking pan. Spread it out nice and evenly. And then let's take about half of our chocolate chips and let's just sprinkle those nice and evenly around.
I think I've got someone here who will only work for chocolate chips.
Spread that out. And then let's fill in another layer. So yeah, basically it's just a little step and repeat layer of bread. All right, so now we're gonna just set that aside for a second, and then we're gonna make our potion. So if you have a large bowl, and I like to use 5 eggs. I don't really eat a lot of dairy. I use a lot of oat milk. But for the holidays, for this particular recipe, we're going to use some all-natural eggnog. And then a cup of heavy cream, a half a cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then Olive, this is where you come in with your whisk. Give it a good stir, Natalie. So we're going to take this and evenly pour it over our bread and chocolate chips. Just gently pat it down. Give it a little love. Should look something like this. So now at this point, this needs to sit in the refrigerator for an hour to 2 hours to 3 hours.
What do you think
or
of
longer. Wow, that looks great. Looks fantastic. All right, you ready for the next step? Okay, so now we're gonna go over to the stovetop. We're gonna mix a half a cup of butter, and then we're gonna pour a cup of the sugar in there. And then you could just gently stir that, cook on like a medium-high heat. Again, we wanna cook until all of the sugar is dissolved. But turn it on low heat, and this is where we wanna take our bourbon.
Look who showed up late for the party.
What did I miss?
And you want to pour a 1/4 cup of bourbon. Pour it very slowly. There might be some hissing, so pour it very slowly. We fast forwarded this. It sat in the refrigerator for at least an hour. We're going to put it in the oven and let it bake for 40 minutes at 350 degrees. And then really one of the secrets to this is the final 3 minutes. I put it on a high broil. Really get that top charred and crispy. It adds that great texture. So 43 minutes in the oven. This is what the finished product should look like. Just pour a tiny bit of our bourbon sauce over it. And then basically grab a fork and dig in.
David, thank you so much for sharing that incredible holiday recipe. Of course, if our viewers at home want to give it a whirl, it's super easy. They can go to our website, box32chicago.com, click on the Holiday Helpings link, make a donation to the Greater Chicago Food Depository, download the recipe, and get the epic bread pudding dish du jour. All right, give us a bite. Take us home, David.
Cheers to Fox.